It is night. I am at home. My room is quiet. I lie in bed. I close my eyes. I feel sleepy. My phone is on the table. The screen is dark. I look at the time. It is 2:59. I turn my head. I try to sleep again. Then my phone rings. Ring, ring. I open my eyes. My heart jumps. I look at the screen. It says unknown number. I feel nervous. It is very late. The phone stops. The room is quiet again. I breathe in. I breathe out. Then the phone rings again. Ring, ring. I sit up slowly. I do not answer. The phone stops. I wait. I listen. I hear only silence. Then my phone lights up. A message comes. It says, "Pick up." I feel scared. I do not reply. I turn on my lamp. My room is bright. I look at my door. It is closed. It is locked. I take a deep breath. I look at the phone again. The phone rings again. Ring, ring. This time I answer. I speak softly. Hello. No one speaks. I hear breathing. A slow breathing sound, like someone is close. I feel cold. I whisper, "Who is this?" The breathing stops. Then a voice speaks. The voice is low. The voice is soft. It says, "Do not hang up." My hands shake a little. I say, "Who are you?" The voice does not answer. It says, "Look at the window." I freeze. I do not move. I look at my curtain. It is closed. I say, "No." The voice says, "Just look." I feel scared, but I want to know. I stand up slowly. I hold my phone. I walk to the window. My steps are quiet. I stop near the curtain. My hand touches the curtain. My hand feels cold. I open the curtain a little. Just a little. Outside is dark. The street is empty. No cars. No people. I look left. I look right. I see a street light. It is yellow. I see trees. They do not move. I see nothing else. I breathe out. I feel a little better. Then the voice says, "Do you see me?" My heart feels fast. I whisper, "No." The voice laughs softly. Not a happy laugh. A quiet laugh. It says, "Good." I feel confused. I feel angry. I say, "Stop calling me." The voice says, 3 a.m. I look at the time. It is 3:01. My stomach feels tight. I say, "How do you know?" The voice is quiet. Then the voice says, "I am closer than you think." I step back. I close the curtain fast. I turn to my door. I lock it again. I check it twice. I hold my phone. My hands shake. I say, "I will call the police." The voice says, "Do it." Then the call ends. My phone is quiet. My room is bright. But I feel cold inside. I sit on my bed. I breathe slowly. Then my phone lights up again. A message comes. It says, "I will call again." I do not reply. I turn off my phone. I put it face down. I call my friend Mia. Mia answers. I tell Mia everything. Mia listens. Mia says, "Do not open the door." Mia says, "Stay inside." Mia says, "I am coming." I say, "Okay." I wait. My room is quiet again. After some minutes, I hear a knock. Knock, knock. I freeze. Then I hear Mia. She says, "It is me." I look through the peephole. I see Mia. I open the door. I let her in. Mia says, "You are safe now." I feel relief. I breathe out. The end. Now listen again. No subtitles this time. Just listen. It is very late at night. I am at home. My room is quiet. I try to sleep. My phone is on the table. The screen is dark. I look at the time. It is almost 3 a.m. Then my phone rings. An unknown number calls me. I feel nervous. I do not answer. The phone stops. Then it rings again. I still do not answer. Then a message comes. It says pickup. I feel scared. I turn on the lamp. My room is bright now. I look at my door. It is closed. It is locked. The phone rings again. This time I answer. I say hello, but no one speaks. I hear breathing, slow breathing, like a person is very close. I whisper, "Who is this?" A voice speaks. The voice is soft. The voice is low. It says, "Do not hang up." I feel cold. My hands shake a little. I ask again, "Who are you?" The voice does not answer. The voice says, "Look at the window." I freeze. I do not want to look, but I stand up slowly. I hold my phone. I walk to the window. I touch the curtain. My hand feels cold. I open the curtain a little. Outside is dark. The street is empty. I see no cars. I see no people. I look left. I look right. I see a street light. I see trees. I see shadows. Then the voice says, "Do you see me?" I whisper, "No." The voice laughs softly. It sounds strange. The voice says, "Good." I feel confused. I feel angry too. I say, "Stop calling me." The voice says, "It is 3 a.m. I look at the time. It is 3:01. I feel scared again. I ask, "How do you know?" The voice is quiet. Then the voice says, "I am closer than you think." I close the curtain fast. I step back. I look at my door. I lock it again. I check it twice. I hold my phone tight. I say, "I will call the police." The voice says, "Do it." Then the call ends. I sit on my bed. My room is bright, but I feel cold inside. My phone lights up. A message comes. It says, "I will call again." I do not reply. I turn off my phone. I put it face down. I take a deep breath. In, out. I call my friend Mia. Mia answers. Mia listens. Mia says, "Stay inside. Do not open the door. I am coming." I wait. The hallway is quiet. My room is quiet. Then I hear a knock. Knock, knock. I freeze. My heart feels fast. Then I hear a voice. It is Mia. She says it is me. I look through the peephole. I see Mia. I open the door. I let her in. Mia says, "You are safe now." I feel relief. I breathe out slowly. My phone stays quiet. No more calls. No more messages. I sit with Mia. I drink water. I feel calm again. The night is still strange, but I am safe. The end. Now part 3. This is the ending. Listen carefully. Mia is in my room. She sits next to me. She looks at my face. She says you are okay. I breathe out. My hands feel warmer. I drink some water. My mouth is still dry. Mia asks, "What number called you?" I pick up my phone. I show the screen. The number is unknown. There is no name. Mia says, "Do not call back. Do not reply. Block the number." I nod. I block the number. My room is bright. The lamp is on. The window is closed. The curtain is closed. Mia stands up. She walks to the door. She checks the lock. 1 time. 2 times. She says, "The door is locked." That is good. I still feel nervous. I listen for sounds. I hear nothing. The hallway is quiet. Mia says, "We should write down the time. We should remember the messages." I open my phone. I look at the message. It says I will call again. Mia takes a deep breath. She says, "This is not funny. I feel angry now. I feel tired too." I say, "Why me?" Mia says, "Sometimes strange things happen, but you did the right thing." I sit up straight. I try to be calm. Mia says, "Let us check the window, just to be sure." We walk to the window. Mia holds the curtain. She opens it a little. Outside is dark. The street is empty. No cars. No people. We look left. We look right. We see only trees. We see a yellow street light. Mia says, "I see nothing." I feel a little better. Mia closes the curtain. She says, "Okay." We go back to the bed. We sit down again. My phone is quiet now. No rings. No dings. Mia says, "Try to rest." It is late. I look at the clock. It is 3:20. I say, "I cannot sleep." Mia says, "That is okay. We can stay awake. We can talk. We talk softly. We talk about small things. We talk about work. We talk about coffee. We talk about the weekend." Slowly, my breathing becomes normal. Then my phone lights up. One more time. I freeze. Mia looks at the phone too. It is a new message, but it is from a different number. My heart feels fast again. Mia says, "Do not open it." I do not touch the phone. I look only. The message says, "You blocked me." Mia whispers, "How does he know?" I feel cold. My hands shake again. Mia says, "Take a screenshot." I take a screenshot. My fingers are slow. Mia says, "Do not reply. Do not reply at all." Another message comes. It says, "Look outside." I feel sick. I do not want to move. Mia stands up. She says, "I will look." I say no. Please do not. Mia says, "I will be careful." She walks to the window slowly. She opens the curtain a little. She looks outside. Her face changes. She says, I see a small light. My stomach drops. I feel dizzy. Mia says, "It is far," but I see it. I whisper, "Where?" Mia points. She says, "Near the trees." I do not want to look, but I look. I open the curtain a little more. My hands are cold. I see a small light. It moves slowly. Then it stops. It looks like a phone light or a flashlight. Mia says, "Close the curtain." I close it fast. Mia says, "We should call for help now." I nod. I pick up my phone. I call the police. The phone rings. Then a person answers. I speak slowly. I say, "Someone is outside." I got strange calls. I got messages. It is 3 a.m. The police asks my address. I give my address. My voice shakes. The police says, "Stay inside. Lock your door. We are coming." I say thank you. Mia says, "Good." We turn off the main light. We keep one small lamp. We sit on the floor, away from the window. We stay quiet. We listen. My phone is silent now. No new messages. We wait. After some minutes, we hear a sound outside. A car sound. A door sound. Mia stands up slowly. She looks through the peephole. She whispers, "I see police." I feel relief. I breathe out. The police knocks. A strong knock. Not soft. Not scary. Mia asks, "Who is it?" A voice says, "Police." Mia looks again. She sees a uniform. She opens the door a little. The chain is on. The police says, "Are you okay?" Mia says yes. I say yes. The police asks, "Did you see someone?" Mia says, "We saw a small light near the trees." The police nods. They say, "We will check outside." They walk away. We wait again. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Then the police returns. They say, "We did not find anyone, but we saw footprints near the trees." My body feels cold. Footprints. The police asks, "Do you have the messages?" I show my phone. I show the screenshots. The police looks. They take notes. They say, "Do not reply. Keep the screenshots. Block the numbers." I nod. They say, "Call us again if it happens." They leave. The hallway becomes quiet again. Mia closes the door. She locks it. She checks it twice. I sit down. My legs feel weak. Mia says, "It is almost morning. Stay with me. Do not be alone." I nod. I feel tired. Very tired. The clock shows for 10, then for 30. Slowly the sky changes. It becomes a little light. Mia says, "Morning is coming." I feel better in the morning, but I still feel scared. My phone stays quiet. No calls. No messages. Mia says, "Let us make tea." We go to the kitchen. We boil water. We make warm tea. The warm cup feels nice in my hands. We sit at the table. We talk softly. I say, "I hate 3 a.m. Mia smiles a little. She says, "Me too." Then we hear birds outside. Small bird sounds. The morning feels real now. I look at my phone. I see no new messages. I feel calm. Mia says, after you rest, change your settings. Turn off unknown calls. Use silent mode at night. I nod. That is a good idea. I open settings. I turn on silence for unknown callers. Mia says, good. I also change my passwords. Email, social, everything. I feel safer. Later in the morning, I hear a knock again. A normal knock. I feel nervous, but it is day now. Mia looks through the peephole. She says, it is the building manager. We open the door. The manager says, police told us. We will check the cameras. I feel relief. There are cameras. The manager says, we saw a person near the trees, but the face is not clear. My heart feels fast. A person. The manager says, we will add more light outside. We will be careful. I say thank you. The manager leaves. Mia sits with me again. She says, you did the right thing. You did not open the door. You called for help. I breathe in. I breathe out. I feel proud, but I still feel tired. I look at the clock. It is 7:30. The sun is up. The room is bright. I finally feel safe. I finally feel calm. I say, thank you, Mia. Mia smiles. She says, always. I drink the last sip of tea. I stand up slowly. I look at my door. It is locked. It is strong. I look at my window. The curtain is closed. I feel okay now. The call at 3 a.m. is over. The night is over. I am safe. The end.